Yes, Honorable Nyenze.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, but I'm not Nyenze, I'm Susan Kiamba from Makwiny. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wish to also put my word in the statement that was brought by Bensouda and others and responded by the committee. While I appreciate a lot of input they are put forth, and they seem to have actually given it a real thinking and critical thinking in the answers they have given for all the questions, I really wish they would actually go back on an issue that, Speaker, you have highlighted. In my constituency, I have 10 women. I can give you their numbers and their TSC numbers, who are now above 48. And they have applied and even given me the number to push for them. And I pushed and I can't push any further. These are mothers who went for training. They have over 15 years trained and they have not been employed. I think the committee should be intentional. The committee should be intentional and ensure that, because teaching is a very specialized training. And when somebody misses the employment, it means that training goes to the West and this country actually loses on that particular person. I would urge the committee in collaboration with the TSC to be very clear. There is no need for a teacher to retire before he or she has worked. I think it's unfair to this country because that is an investment that this country has made on that particular individual. And I think it is very evident. You don't even need to go far. There are people who have graduated 2 years, 1 year, and they are already employed. That disparity is actually worrying. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, even when you look at regions, you realize some regions have a lot of teachers, while other regions do not have teachers. I think we need an analysis, Honorable Chair of the committee. We need analysis to show us where is the gap, so that when employment opportunities come, we can have affirmative action. There is no need of already sharing the newly recruited teachers as if in every country we are at the same level. We are not at the same level. I think this is a reality that the committee should take in consideration. It's important that we base the employment and distribution on already existing gaps. There are some schools where you find that in a primary school, the BOM, the PTA are paying for 4 teachers. They have only 2 or 3 employed by the TSC. That is completely unfair because, Honorable Speaker, these are also taxpayers of this particular country, and that's actually hidden marginalization. I think the committee needs to give us clear data based on every constituency to see actually where the disparity is, so that when we employ, we also have intentionally addressed the inequalities. Honorable Speaker, I looked at the marking scheme of the interviews. And I know that it is demand-driven, but if you look at the bias towards science subject, the social teachers are completely marginalized because that scheme already gives the other sectors 40 marks ahead of anybody. If you are given 40 marks ahead of the other people, of course you will actually fail. And unless as a government we develop a strategy of where else we are observing the social science teachers, then I think it's unfair to look like it is not our responsibility in this particular country to take care of the trained teachers. If the teachers cannot actually fit in school, then we should create other avenues where the teachers should be employed, and especially those who have done social sciences. 40 marks ahead is completely throwing them out of the market. And I think it's not fair for any country to do that because all those are our people. Honorable Speaker, I think also another thing to check is the issue of the promotion with the teachers. I think this is also having a very big gap. You realize, like in most areas, people are qualified, but they never get promoted. While in other areas, you get the people promoted. I think we need to have a resemblance of equity in this particular country. Because I don't think in this country we have areas where people have not been educated. The issue of saying this area do not have people educated is a thing of the past. Even in Turkana now we have enough teachers to employ. I think it's important that the spirit of equality, equity actually prevails.